Okay. So in the last class, we are looking into the business partner or vendor master. So in that vendor master, there is a concept of partner determination, or we can say partner roles. Okay. Just 1 second. So partner determination or partner roles. So what are the partner determination or partner roles? Let's understand. Let's say for your vendor, there are multiple roles are there, and for multiple roles, there are multiple, let's say different vendors are there. Okay. Let's take an example of Flipkart. Let's say you are giving an order to the Flipkart. Then Flipkart has a different logistics partner. Means eCart is the logistics partner. They will be sending the material from one place to another place, right? From the seller to the buyer. They will be supplying the material, right? So similarly, in the real time business also, let's say a single vendor, they can have different let's say vendors or different supplier for different purpose. Okay. Let's say one is a main vendor. Okay. Inside that, let's say there is a good supplier is there who will be supplying the goods. Okay. Who will be supplying the goods, or let's say who will be storing the goods. Okay. So there is a warehouse concept is there. Let's say someone is storing that goods, and there will be someone who will be forwarding the material. Okay. Who will be forwarding the materials. Okay. So that we call as a forwarding agent. So let's go into the, so here if we go to the material management, inside the material management, we'll go to the purchasing. Inside the purchasing, here you can have the partner determination. Okay. Just expand this one. Go to the partner roles. Define the partner roles. So here you can see there are some partner roles are there. Okay. So what are the main partner roles? So let's say, just hold on a second. So here you can see there is a FS is there, freight supplier. Freight supplier is basically who is going to supply the material from one place to another place. That is called a freight. Okay, freight supplier. So next one is, here there is manufacturer is also there, but it will be not mostly not important for us. So one is a FS, then one more is a, this one, supplier. Okay, one more there will be, okay, this is one more supplier. Then most of the things I believe someone has changed or something. Okay, that's why. So basically this invoicing party will be IP. Okay, so someone has changed that PI, and there will be one ordering party will be there, OA. Okay, just hold on a second. Okay, no problem. We'll see it sometime. So basically, you can mention or you can write down some of the important partner function. One is a OA, okay. One is a VN, one is a FS, one is a uh, IP or something is there. Means the invoicing party, okay, or IA or IP or something is there. So those are the standard partner functions are there. Okay, let's say we will be creating some new entries. So we will be creating OA, OA as a ordering address. Then number type we will be taking here. This will be taking as a vendor. So LI will be a vendor. Okay. So which type of uh, supplier or partner function is this? So this will be under the vendor partner function. Okay. Now next one we will be doing the IP. Okay. Let's say invoicing party. So same we will be going for LI, right? Then we will be going for, let's say, GH will be there. Okay, it's already there. So let's see OA, IP, and GS. If it's already there, we will see. Go to position OA. Okay, this is the ordering address. Next one is the, let's say, IP. Okay, IP is not there. Let's say we'll go to new, and let's say we'll see the GS. GS is the good supplier. Okay, so these are the standard partner functions are there. Okay, basically, if your vendor is having a different, let's say, a vendor or different supplier or different good supplier, so you can maintain that one in the vendor section. Okay, now let's go back. So now we can define this partner roles, or we can define this partner roles to the account group. Okay, inside the account group we will be defining which partner functions or which partner roles are will be there, or which partner roles will not be there. Okay, just let's say we'll create one, that is this IP was not there. Okay, so now it's done. Now we will go to define permissible partner roles per account group. Okay, now just execute this one. Now here you have to search which account group you have created. So we'll go to, what is the account group we have created? IT SM, I believe, right? Okay, so I believe there is no entries are there as we have created a new one. So we will be going to new entries. So we will be entering VN as a VN in our ITSP. Okay, ITSP. So we will be adding IP. Okay. So we are adding this much of partner function to this account group. So if we are adding this much of partner function to this account group, so whenever you will be creating a vendor or a business partner for this vendor account group, only these type of partner functions will be allowed. Other than that, there will be no other partner functions will be allowed. Okay. So just save this one. Now go back. Now here partner settings in the supplier master report. Just expand this one. First one is here you can see define partner schema. Okay. So here as per the vendor you have to define some schema roles which will be assigned to the partner which will be assigned to the vendor master. Then it will be triggering the vendor partner functions. Okay. So here we are having partner schema for vendor is L1. If we select this one and if we go to partner determination procedure, so here we are having this kind of partner schemas. Okay. We'll just go back, we'll create a new entry and we will be creating a partner schema. Let's say we'll take this one ITSM, the same one. Select this one, click on this one. Here go to new entries function. Let's say we will be adding VN. Okay. We will be adding OA, will be adding LI, IP, will be adding GS. Okay. So here let's say if I will add some more, it will be allowed. So here you can see this is the partner determination schema. Okay. So here we can define which partner functions are, let's say, mandatory or which are optional. Let's say I will be saying this VN partner function, it will be no change and this will be mandatory. Okay. So in the let's say whenever you are creating a purchasing document or whenever you are creating a vendor master, there it will by default it will take the VN as a supplier who will be the supplier. So it will take, so it will take that one and it will be mandatory. Without a VN function, you will not be able to save the vendor master or you will be not able to create the purchase order. So next one is here you can see OA ordering address. So whatever things are mandatory, you can maintain. Let's say OA is mandatory, IP is mandatory, GS is mandatory. Okay. Whatever things are mandatory, you can mention. Okay. So now just save this one. Now let's go back. Now here assign partner schema to the account group. So we have defined the schema. Now we will be assigning this schema group to our partner schema group. Okay. So now here we can go to position ITSP. ITSP is assigned to L1. So we will just remove this one to ITSP. Okay. ITSM we have created. So we will go to here. Okay. Just save this one. So we'll just save this one. Now let's go back. Now next one is partner settings in the purchasing document. Now we will be assigning this partner schema to the purchasing document. Okay. So here you can also define a partner schema. So we'll go for new entries. Here we will be taking the same partner schema. Okay. So we have taken this ITSP. We will be creating this one. Now go to new entries. Here you can take the same things. Now just go back. And here we have to assign this partner schema to the document type. Okay. Just go here. And here you have to find your document type. Okay. So what is your document type? Basically, these are some of the document type. Let's say for the purchase order, standard purchase order is NB. So here, let's say we are giving this. Let's say we are giving this ITSP. Okay. So you can take ITSP or ITSM, anything you can take. So we are taking this ITSP or we can take the ITSM. Okay. So now for this purchasing document only we are giving this partner schema. Okay. Now you have to create the different types of vendor. You have to assign the different types of vendor to the VN type of vendor. Okay. So let's save this one. Go to on your screen. So let's say if you are going to creating a BP, let's say you are going to creating a BP. Let's say we will create it for an organization. Here you can give the grouping. ITBP. Okay. So now just this thing. So these are the standard things you can give it, right? Now just save this one. Okay. So for if you want to create it for the now just enter this one. Okay. So now if you go to the purchasing data, inside the purchasing data, if you go to the partner function, okay, sorry, we have not given the Now here you can see the VN is supplier is coming as an internal, and this is by default it is coming. Okay. So if you go to the general data, you can take any of the selection or indicators. Now just try to save this one. Now changes have been saved. Now if you go to the partner function, here you can see this is the partner number or this is the supplier number it is coming. Okay. So this also you can go to the general data. Here you can see the vendor general data. Here you can see this is the vendor number. Okay. This is the vendor number by default created. So you can see this is the vendor number, and this you can see in the partner function. Okay, this is taking by default. If you want to add the OA, the GS, the V, and other types of type of vendor over here, you have to add it. Okay, let's say this 3000, all right. So we are just searching how much vendors are available. Okay, okay. So here you can see we have created two business partners. So this is 399 and 394 we have created. Okay. So now we will just take this one and we'll go here and we will give this as a good supplier. So you can create different type of vendor. Okay. You can create different type of vendor and you can assign the partner function over here. Now, what is the requirement of this one and when this will be getting populated? Okay. So now if I save this one, okay, so now if I am going to create a purchase order for this one, so by default in the purchase order, these all vendors will come. Okay, so VN vendor will come in the partner function. So if you go to, let's say, ME 21 and here there is a partners tab is there. So here if you see in the partners tab, so by default it will show all of the partner function that the vendor is having. Okay, let's say the vendor is having VN, the vendor is having GS, OA, everything is having. So it will show all of the partners over here. Okay, so when you go to the let's say the goods receipt process, in that goods receipt process it will show the GS type of supplier. So which GS supplier is here? It will show you in the goods receipt. It will take that GS supplier. Let's say there is a invoicing party IP supplier is there, or IP invoicing party type of vendor is there, or partner function is there. That will be getting copied to your invoicing section. Okay. So we are not creating the purchase order right now because we have some settings, some more settings over there. Okay. So we will look into it in a later class while we are going to the purchase order. At that point of time, we will be looking into it. But if you are creating, if you are trying to practice, just try to practice and look over here if it is populating or not. Okay. In the purchase order, just try to check it, or in the goods receipt. Uh, I will suggest you don't go right now to there. Just try to see, means try to create a purchase order. Let's say if we will be creating a purchase order as a standard, let's say vendor we will be taking as this 399 will be there. Okay. Let's say if I enter this one. Now here you can see the VN type of vendor is showing by default. Okay, because this is mandatory. If you are saying this will be mandatory in here also, okay, so it will automatically copying to here. Okay, it will be automatically copying to here. So yeah, so if you selected default, so it will be copying to here. Here you can see there is a default partner is there. So if you're selecting this one, so it will become a default partner and it will copy to the purchase order. Okay, so able to understand this partner function. Anyone? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So try to practice this one, partner function. And next thing we will be looking into the tables. Okay. So we have searched the vendor master in the table. So what kind of tables are there and where you can find the different kind of data. So we'll see that thing. Okay. So if you want to search for certain fields or certain type of data for the vendor master, how you can search for it. Okay. So basically, first thing, if you want to, first thing, basically, if you want to search for, let's say right now in S4 HANA, there is vendor and business supplier is a different number range or same number range. Let's say they are having a different number range. So you want to see what is the, let's say, you want to see what is the vendor number for the business partner number. Let's say we are having the business partner here. You can see we are having this as a business partner. So you want to see for this business partner, what is the vendor number. Okay. Suppose you don't know, you want to see it. Okay. So you want to see what is the vendor number for this one. Okay. Now you have to go here. There is a table called IVP supplier. This is a IVP supplier. Enter this one. Here you can see core view for a business partner. So here you can see there is a vendor is there. There is a business partner is there. Okay. So in place of the business partner, if you enter the business partner, it's 300024. If you enter the business partner over here and execute, and now just don't select everything, remove everything, select the supplier, select the business partner. Okay. Now just execute. You can see for this business partner, this is the vendor number. So same thing other way around also. If you want to see for this vendor, what is the business partner is there. So you can have it. Okay. You can check it in the IBP supplier. This is the first thing. Second thing is, let's say you want to see for your vendor master, what is the different kinds of, let's say, data are there. So first one is here you can see the table LFA1. Okay. here this is LFA1 for supplier master general section. So if you enter the vendor number over here, we'll go for 399 over here. Let's say execute. So here you will be finding all the information that is related to general section. Let's say address and everything will be coming under the general section. So this will be stored in the client level, and this will be the supplier master general section data. So here you can see the name of the business partner. Here you can see the city, like all of the partner like address information you will be getting. Okay. So when it is created, everything, what is the let's say item, what is the vendor group is there, so everything you will be finding over here. Okay. So these are basically the general data, you can find it in the general segment. Okay. So if you go to here, if you go to the general data, these kind of data you can find. Okay. These are the data which is available. So these are the data which will be available in the LFA1. Okay, in the LFA1 table, this will be the data which will available over there. Vendor general data also, these things also you will be getting in the LFA1. Okay. Next one is here LFB1. Here you can see vendor master in the company code data. So in the company code, whatever data is there, it will show you in the LFB1. So if we take the same thing, so you can see there is no values found because we have not created this for the company code. Okay. For company code, we have to create it as a FLVN 00. Okay. Let's say if we create this one, we'll go to company code data. So here, let's say we will be creating a, okay. So here you can take some of the information. Now, let's say I'm saving this one. Okay. Now data has been saved. So now if I go here, if I execute now, here now you can see these are the information which is available for the LFB1 table. Now you can see this AJ is company code. Now here you can see created by, this is the reconciliation account we have taken, this is the payment term we have taken, right? This is the payment method we have taken. So these are the information for your company code side. Next one is LFM1. So this is for the purchasing organization data. So we will take the same thing. So if you go here and execute, it will show you the purchasing organization related data. So this thing you can see, this is the purchasing organization. We have maintained PT10 and we have maintained a currency over there, right? We have maintained a payment terms over there, and have we maintained any other things?